you guys! I'm dressed in normal clothes. Oh my god, I'm not in pajamas. Anyway, I'm just gonna actually move this. Whew, it is bright over here. Let me set this down. Stop wobbling you guys around. I guess I should have been ready. But yeah, so I was thinking I really need to decide what book I want to read next. Wow, this is too bright. I can't even see in this direction. Oh my goodness. Don't know what to do. We'll go over this way. We'll try that. You guys can look at my work disaster. Anyway, yeah, so, but you do get to see kind of a beautiful view though. Wow. All right, so before my last book that I kind of just breezed through, or for me it was breezing through it. I think I read it in like under a week. And for me, that's like pretty good. I'm not a speed reader, that's for sure. I actually like have some degree of dyslexia. When I was a kid, I was like a very slow to learn reader, but obviously a lot has changed. Anyway, so I've never I think what I'm trying to say is that I've never considered myself to be a quick reader. And I've never even been that much. So when I was young, I was not even much of a reader at all, I would say. It gave me a lot of like stress and anxiety when I was really young, just because when you have like some degree of like a learning disability and you're pulled out of your class and stuff like that, I think it can be really, really difficult for you to then gain confidence. But I did, and I ended up, I feel like I was always trying to prove myself that I was like smart enough or good enough or whatever, because of that, because it was only while I was very young, I think, but actually in the past, many years ago now, probably about 7 years ago, I taught special education. So I taught other students who, you know, struggled to read on pace and who struggled to catch up with their classmates and stuff like that, which is really like how I was as a reader as well. And one of the things that I learned during that whole educational experience was just that there's a lot of kids out there who just aren't ready to learn how to read yet. Like they are, you know, maybe on par with the rest of their class or whatever in a lot of other ways, but like conceptually they're just not ready to read yet. And that's okay. Reading is like a really, really strange concept to children, I think. Just language in general. Language is not maybe the most natural of human instincts. We don't always think of that, but if you think back on like human history, language, reading, writing have not always been things that everyone in our society has always done. So yeah, it's not maybe like as instinctive as even like, I don't know, going out and foraging for certain foods or something maybe would be almost more instinctual, you know, to some of us. So I like to kind of think of it in that way. Now, as an adult, now that I'm over my whole thing, yeah, like that is a really difficult thing, I think, to overcome emotionally when you're growing up and you're like, oh, you know, you don't feel as smart as everyone else around you maybe. And so yeah, I definitely overachieved at certain points, probably up until I went to university, and then I had a great old time and maybe underachieved for quite some time. But anyway, who didn't, I guess, is the reality. So I've come on, it's the middle of the day. I'm procrastinating working right now to talk to you guys. One of the things that I wanted to speak with you about is my book group met last night. I couldn't go. It was the second time in a row that I couldn't go. It was a shame. I was just too busy with work. But I have this book, The Thursday Murder Club. and I'm like, I didn't realize that I was so far into it because I had stopped reading it to read my book group book when that came in the mail. But I'm 221 pages in, so I'm deciding, do I want to go back to this, which I feel like is just like this really quick and like kind of, I don't know, almost like in just like such an easy read. And I'm like, do I want to go back to that? Or do I want to go on to something different? I have a whole stack of books. Let me tell you, my new book group book for the month, I don't remember what it's called, but I really want to look around in like charity shops for it because I kind of like looking in charity shops for books anyway. But I also have this. It's Chris Packham, and it's Back to Nature, How to Love Life and Save It. And it is very cool. There, you know, are parts in it that feel very political. And this is another one that I've started already. I'm on like the 48th page, and it's, let's see how long it is. It's like 200, where am I? Oh no, that's an about the authors. So it's like 294 pages. So I could do that. I just can't decide which book to read next, or I could read my book group book. I can't remember what that is called. Let me see. I'll let you guys know in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back. So that one is Donnell Ryan, All We Shall Know. So yeah, so maybe that's what I'll read. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's even where I want to go or if I want to go back to The Wheel of Time, but I didn't really want to start reading that again. Oh, you can hear the birds. I feel like they were laughing at me. I'm not sure if you guys heard that. That was really funny and silly. Silly bird noises. I love birds. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't want to go back to The Wheel of Time. I was on the first book on audiobook, but I didn't want to keep going with that until I had a paper copy of the book. And I was hoping to find it in the charity shops, but obviously since that TV show aired, you can like find the sets of the Wheel of Time books everywhere, but like minus The Eye of the World, the first book, because that's what the show is based off of. And I don't blame people. It's like the very same reason that I got into it or wanted to start reading it to begin with, so I totally get it. Anyway, I will give you guys an update today if I do any writing. I might try to do a live tonight if I have time. We shall see. I need to go to the gym. I haven't been in like a week because I didn't have a car and I didn't really have a way to get there. But yeah, now I do. So I'll probably be doing that. I need to visit my dog who is with my ex. We share custody of him and he's my favorite thing in the world. Anyway, I will speak with you guys later. I'll let you know how my day goes. Bye! Well, guys, I have just done a very bad thing. At 9 o'clock, 9:10 to be exact, on a Friday night, I have gotten into bed after working all night, basically, and I'm exhausted. I have my hot water bottle with me, and I feel like I'm ready for bed. I haven't written today anything yet, but I did bring my laptop, so wish me luck. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'll try writing until 10 o'clock. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Well, guess who forgot to update you last night on their writing progress? It was me. Anyway, so I did forget to update you guys, which is not unusual for me, I suppose, but I did write, and I was exhausted, so I wrote for about 25 minutes. I wrote about 400 words, and then I went to sleep. Actually, I didn't go to sleep, that's a lie. I went and I watched some TV, and then I went to sleep. and that's it for my progress, but I will let you know how that goes today. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Bye.